Hey everyone, I wanted to make a video about placenta encapsulation because it seems to have been awesome for me. So I wanted to share it with all of you in case you haven't heard about it, and it might be something that you're interested in doing. So first of all, it's something that a lot of people really freak out about at first. Eating, you're consuming your placenta, which most mammals, they consume theirs, and we are technically mammals, and it's full of nutrients and hormones that some people argue that you need afterwards. So anyway, it's kind of, I guess it's kind of shocking at first to some people to think that you're eating that, because placentas just freak people out. But when there are different ways that you can consume it. You can eat it like a steak or in a smoothie or raw, and all those things really disgusted me. I'm a vegetarian, and that's just, yeah, really gross to me. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to taste it. I didn't want to smell it cooked. So what we did to get all the benefits, which I'll explain in a minute, was we had our doula, who is also a placenta encapsulation specialist, do ours. And so what she does is she takes it and cleans it really well. And this is all like sterile environment. She follows all these regulations and rules for herself, so everything's very clean, and I can trust her. I didn't want someone to do it that I couldn't trust. So anyway, so she cleans it really, really thoroughly. They remove the cord, and they dehydrate it, cook it and dehydrate it, so it's basically like a big piece of jerky, kind of. Then they grind it up into powder, and so you have like this dry powder, but it has all the nutrients and everything still in it. So then they powder it, like I said, and they put it in capsules, just like you would take any other type of like herbal capsules of anything. So when you receive it, it's in a bag or a container or whatever, and just pills, and you can't smell anything, you can't taste anything when you take them, but you're still consuming it. So it kind of takes all that ick factor out, because you're not, chewing into a piece of meat. Anyway, sorry, she's nursing, so you can see my giant boobs. Anyway, so I'm kind of like sideline nursing right now. But anyway, so some of the benefits. Sorry, this is all over the place. Anyway, life is crazy right now. So some of the benefits are, well, when you think about it, your placenta is kind of like your hormone powerhouse while you're pregnant. And it contains, it regulates all your hormones. And your hormones are at a super high level towards the end of pregnancy, and by the end of pregnancy. And when you give birth and the placenta comes out, all of that just leaves. So you have this huge dip down. Your body has to get back used to your regular hormone levels. So it's kind of a shock to your system. When you consume your placenta, you are taking in those hormones again. So it kind of keeps you, instead of just dropping down like this and like that, it's just, a straightforward. So when that happens, you're not likely to get that postpartum blues, postpartum depression type symptoms, because that's what causes that, is that major drop in hormones, and that your hormones are kind of off and out of whack and all over the place. So if you don't have that, you don't experience that crazy blues, crying for no reason. With Keegan, I was looking at his toes, and I just started bawling because of how tiny and amazing they were. It sounds ridiculous, but it's just crazy, especially if you have like a colicky baby, or your baby is kind of more of a high needs baby, like Keegan was. I just found myself breaking down a lot, and it was very hard because I was just so overly emotional. So this time, taking the placenta has helped so much. Like, my mood has just been stable, and I know when I forget to take it, because I start getting that, and so then Chris will be like, you need to take your pills. So I will take it, and it's the oxytocin that's in it, which is like the love hormone. It's the hormone, the lactation hormone, and the love hormone, and the hormone that's hugely released when you give birth naturally. naturally as in vaginally, not just unmedicated or whatever. But and that's what Pitocin is a synthetic form of. So when you take it, it's like you feel like when I take my pills, I get like this really happy, fuzzy, warm feeling. So that's one of the major benefits, is if you're feeling down. And I'm making a video. Bye, honey. He always says that. It's like, who's she talking to? So anyway, and you get that like fuzzy, warm, good feeling from it, and it's pretty amazing. And with that said, like I said, it's the lactation hormone. So when you take it, it also can increase your milk supply. So that's a major benefit also for women that have trouble maintaining a good supply or have low supply issues in the past. For this new pregnancy that you have, you might consider that as an option just for the milk production benefits. So I mean, that's that's kind of an issue more than a good thing for me, because I had such an oversupply with Keegan, and again, I have such a big supply now for Cecily that that added benefit is not. I mean, I don't think that that's a benefit for me. So, but anyway, what else? And it is high in nutrients. So one of them is iron. So if you are an anemic mom, or you might think that you might develop some sort of anemia or something from blood loss from the birth or something like that, that really helps women keep your energy up and that kind of thing after birth, is having that extra iron source other than your vitamins and whatever you're eating. So that's really great, and it has other vitamins and nutrients that just make you feel good and that are beneficial. So I mean, I can't really think of any negative to doing it. So I looked into it, I researched it, and there was no negative. I mean, what if it didn't work? Oh well. I mean, at least you tried to help it. But at least you tried it, and there's no harm in trying. So I'm really glad we did it, and it's not that expensive. Usually it's like $150, $200, sometimes less, especially if you get someone that's just starting out. And it's really helpful, I think, with postpartum depression issues and postpartum blues, because your hormones are stable, and you can keep it in the fridge or in the freezer if you want it to last a really long time. You can keep it wherever you want, but that's what was recommended to me. And when you do that, it keeps it good forever. So you can save some. I mean, you get around, I got 96 pills. She had a small placenta, which was normal, but it was just smaller. Or up to like 175, some people have. So, and you can keep them, and when you don't take all of them for your postpartum period, you can save them and take them during your menstrual cycle, or when you're just feeling down. Some people save them all the way till they're going through menopause, and it's like your own personal made hormone therapy. And that's what's so great about consuming your own placenta, is it's perfectly made for you. It's tailored medicine for your postpartum period, is I guess the best way to say it. And so I call it placenta medicine, or my happy pills, because it makes me feel so happy and so good, and it's I just highly recommend it. So just you get it. You can look up online how to do it yourself, which I didn't want to do because it seemed like it would be very difficult when we're adjusting to 2 kids to try to do that myself. And Chris did not want that in the house. He didn't want to smell it or anything like that. So we got it done elsewhere. But you can look up online how to do it yourself, and you can look up on the dosage and that kind of thing, which is usually like 2 or 3 pills a day, sometimes 2 times a day. You take 2. Some people recommend taking it with white wine. There's other ways. You can take it raw. There's ways to get it done raw capsules. There's also a tincture that you can get where they take a chunk of the placenta, the raw placenta, and make a tincture out of it, and that you can use for your whole family as a homeopathic medicine. So, yeah, just many benefits, and I challenge you all to look into it and not just brush it off as disgusting right off the bat, because the benefits can just be so substantial for you, and I think it's totally worth it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. so you can look into it. I would show you Cecily, but she's nursing right now, so anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.